Ba-ding! Hey guys, this is Marcus Stewart, and welcome to day 11 of 30 Days of Backlog, the series where for the next 30 days straight, I take a look at a different game in my backlog to get through my 30-day lockdown here in Florida. And today, we are looking at Darksiders 3, the third Darksiders game, Darksiders Trace, whatever you want to call it, Darksiders 111. If you look at the little dash things there, that's pretty much what that means, right? Yeah, I am excited because I am a big Darksiders fan, and somehow I have not played this yet. And I'm still kind of amazed that I haven't. But we're about to rectify that right now because I'm going to start a new game. Empty save slot. Yes. Oh, look at all these difficulty options. Okay, balance will probably be what we're doing. Looking for an elevated challenge. For Horsemen of the Apocalypse only. Last I checked, I was not a Horseman of the Apocalypse. The ultimate Darksiders difficulty, dodge windows reduced, enemy damage and health. That almost seems like apocalyptic should be above reckoning. Like, I mean, right, it's an apocalyptic sound scarier, especially because the description is so brief. It's just like, it's so vague. It's like, hey, only for real horsemen. And this one's like, oh, it just has all of these things. Like, you know, like if you're going to be all ominous with that description, that should probably be the last one, right? I mean, whatever. We're going to go with balanced. Oh yeah, that's right. So I forgot that this game, at least when it launched, the default, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it only had one style of combat, which was this one, because I remember hearing that this game played more like a Dark Souls game than Darksiders. Like it was more, like I said, more deliberate in the combat, a la Dark Souls, than the just go around swinging stuff like Darksiders 1 and 2. So, I'm actually a little torn here because I would like something that plays like Darksiders 1 and 2, but I'm very curious to see how they changed it up. So you know what, we're going to go with the default. That's what the game started with. Enable Nightmare. What is that? Save will be deleted. Oh no. No, absolutely not. Apparently Nightmare mode, when you die, your save is deleted, which sounds like something that I would joke about, like a joke feature in a game, that they actually did it. That's fascinating. Alright, let's see how this is going. Excuse me. So yeah, like I said, I am a huge fan of the first two Darksiders games. The first game was like a really cool blend of like God of War, hack and slash style combat with like Legend of Zelda level design. And I remember it kind of coming out of nowhere. Like I will never forget because it came out January 2010. It came out within a week or so of Bayonetta, the first Bayonetta, another one of my favorite games. And that was just like two games that were like, I don't really know what to make of these yet. Like they seem cool, but we'll see. And then picking them both up and loving both of them. That's still one of my favorite kind of like dual releases, even though they didn't come out the same day, but you know what I mean? It was close enough. Just two surprises within a week or two of each other. And played the crap out of the first game. Or played the hell out of it, which is more fitting because it's talking about Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And Darksiders 2 came about 2 years later, it's 2012. And I love that even more. Like, I know a lot of people, or not a lot of people, I feel like more, from what I understand, more people kind of like the first game better. I actually prefer the second game. One, because I like Death. I think Death is a cooler character than War, even though War is super cool. I love War, but I just kind of like Death a little bit more. I like the combat. Like, the combat's quicker. Like, Death is a quicker character. Like, zippy around. And if you've listened to me like on other videos, I've mentioned that I kind of prefer characters that are more agile. Oh wow, this is still going. Okay, but yeah, see, there's War, Bringer of Fire. But yeah, Death was a bit more nimble. There he is! He also kind of looked like Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles, which I appreciated. Who just got his own game with Darksiders Genesis. Old Strife. Which is funny, because I've actually played Darksiders Genesis before this. I didn't own the game, I played it at E3 last year. But I've never touched this game at all. Oh.
fight.
She is Fury. She's pissed. She's like, I'm tired of this.
You are the most impatient of your kin.
Clearly.
Least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own
Is this...
reality.
Who's talking right now? It's like...
Others understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking. Shall I go death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
We got an edgelord here, guys. Which says a lot in a faction of apocalyptic horsemen.
I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
But yeah, going back to Darksiders 2, I love that games, like, they added, like, Diablo-style loot, which I got pretty sucked into. I'm a little bit of a sucker for loot in games. So, and you know, the levels and dungeon design were, to me, even better than the first game. The only real complaint I have about Darksiders 2 is that the dungeons got a little too big for their own good at some points. Like, they lasted maybe a bit too long. But other than that, I mean, both of those games are phenomenal, so.
Bored as I am, perhaps you're just lazy.
Rampage of the Horse.
If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do.
Wow. Oh, I like Fury's design.
The call?
And I love the art design for all of these games. I don't know if this is still, because I know the first two games were Joe Maduro, comic book artist. I forgot if he came back for this game or not. I believe he, like, I know he went on to do Battle Chasers, which is honestly, I'll probably look at that at some point for this feature.
What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Tour.
Watch your tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury,
Jeez.
approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council and shattered the seventh seal.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet. As we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears.
So this is before, or like right at the start of the first
So
game.
the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
Which is why we're sending you, our most delicate horseman.
He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
Whoa, whoa.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, horsemen. You depart immediately.
The leader, huh?
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross.
So she has a temper. Which again makes sense because she's the embodiment of fury.
You are the horseman, the only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow, steadfast, silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the
That was a sci-fi show.
begins there.
Fury, wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words.
Fury does not have time for that. She ain't trying to hear that. So yeah, so this takes place like right at the beginning of the first game, and that's one of the things that kind of drives me and a lot of fans crazy about the Darksiders series as a whole is that ever since the first game, which is about war being framed for starting the apocalypse prematurely, none of the games since then have advanced that story. They've all taken place either during or like before or around the plot of the first game. Because Darksiders 2 with Death, the events of that game take place at the same time as the events of the first game. From what I remember, like they kind of run parallel. It's just Death on his own adventure. And now this game happens like right at the start of the first game. So, you know, you're doing your own thing as Fury. And on one hand, that's cool, but I think what made it frustrating was that this series for several years was kind of pretty much dead. Because after Darksiders 2, of course, like THQ, about a year or so later, went bankrupt. And the Darksiders franchise was thrown into disarray. And honestly, I didn't think we would get another one. I thought, you know, whatever they had planned for Darksiders 3 and beyond was done, which was sad. But, you know, then this happened. And you're like, oh man, we're finally going to maybe advance the... Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Currency, sure. But, no, this kind of, again... I guess it's kind of cool in a way of like, oh, you know, it's kind of the same general timeline just from the perspectives of each horseman. And I guess if nothing else, if you wanted to get into this series for the first time... and we're worried about, like, oh, do I need to play the other two to understand what the story's going on? And it's like, not really. Like, they haven't really advanced anything. You could jump into Darksiders 2 and, like, you're in the same spot narratively as Darksiders 1. So I guess that's kind of cool, but I guess maybe we're, after that scare of not having any more Darksiders, the fact that this game doesn't really, at least from what I understand, I have not played this whole game. I don't know where the plot ends up. I don't know where it ends. Like, does it end after the events of Darksiders 1 and 2? Like, does it progress anything forward, or what this contributes to the overall story? But sorry, almost lost my train of thought there because I was listening to her and looking at those enemies. But yeah, I guess you're just like, we're just a little impatient. Like, we just want to see what happens with the apocalypse and stuff and all the horsemen. And I wonder how Genesis, I forget where Genesis falls on, but I think Genesis narratively is kind of in a similar place. But I need to play that full game at some point. What is this? Bonfire? Oh, okay, it's healing. I thought it was like, because it's like, oh, this game's pretty Dark Souls-y from what I understand, so I thought that would be like a save point. Okay. So it's weird. So it's, so far I did pick, can you change combat styles? I wonder. Or are you committed to what you chose from the beginning? Because the attacking is still the face buttons, which is pretty like kind of normal Darksiders. It's not really Dark Souls. Dark Souls always uses shoulder buttons to attack. So I was like, did I accidentally choose classic mode, or is that just, or is it not so much the button prompts, but just the style of? Yeah, I did. Okay, so maybe it's just the difficulty, maybe the way the enemies attack, maybe it's how fast your movement is. I don't know, but. So far, I was like, oh, this feels pretty regular hack and slashy, and I think it's because the attacks are mapped to the face button. Okay, so far, just looking at the environments. Not the best looking environments. They're not bad. I love her character model. I think she looks real cool. Oh, I'm going in 3. Jump into whip swing. And I think her whip is a cool weapon. As a fan of God of War, that speaks to me. Can you run? There we go. It's like, can you move any faster? But I'll say Darksiders, I feel like 1 had a similar problem where, like, I love that game and the characters and the creatures look cool, but the environments are kind of like, eh.
Humans,
Darksiders 2 had probably the best looking environments,
Sticks during the end of the world.
just artistically.
Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, Mistress. The quest for the Seven begins here.
The quest for the Seven. A crow witch.
Envy.
Mine! Humans!
Oh, okay.
Everything here! Mine!
That was fast. I already found one of them.
Will ye be mine too?
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What
What was that?
I will take. When they have nothing left, they will be my playthings.
She looks
until
cool too.
they break. You cannot stop me.
Man, I've always loved the art direction for these games.
Oh, I don't want to.
Glad that's
Humanity is tragically
carried over
overrated.
here.
I am not here for them. I'm old.
Humanity is tragically overrated. That's a good nihilistic line there. Whoa, okay, we're in it. Oh, I did like a perfect dodge there. Oh, whoa. I was like, that came out at a rough times. I think she's about to strike or has struck. Up to replenish health when, okay. Okay. Yeah, so attack after dodge. Can I lock on? Okay, that's the counter attack. Oh man, oh jeez. I'm trying to lock on. Oh, I need to heal. There we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Counter. Press you. I don't think I got her. Maybe I did. Yep, just a double jump. Alright. Well, you stay up there. Hold on a second. Let me just come up to reach you. To stop whatever you're doing. Swing. Alright, I'm here. You ready? There. Oh, okay. I like her whip. It's like Ivy from Soul Calibur, kind of. Alright. Dodge. There we go. Okay. A dodge. Let's see. I really want a lock on of some sort. And maybe there is one, but I'm clicking like right stick, which is the general lock-on button for most games, and that doesn't seem to be. It seems like it centers the camera, but doesn't. Yeah, it's not a lock-on. So I don't know if you can or not. 'Cause like, otherwise the attacks they're because they're so wild. It's easy to kind of lose your view of the enemy. So let's swing. Swinging so high above the world. Alright, here we go. Okay. So I wonder if we kill her here, because I was like, this is pretty easy, which makes sense. He's the first boss, so this is kind of the gimme boss. Oh, what the? I did not jump over that?
Don't you get it?
Alright.
What's mine?
Okay, see. You can't really cancel your attacks, it looks like. It like kind of Dark Souls, once you swing, you're committed. So I was trying to dodge,
Pretty.
like kind of dodge cancel my attack.
That's mine!
Meh. Did we kill Envy?
Mistress, not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch Envy?
Oh.
I did. This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the seven.
Okay.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once they're physical.
It's kind of like your Ghostbusters, you know, ghost trap.
If I
Suck
may,
them all up.
there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow.
Will indicate when one of the seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the council promised, mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
What a brown noser. Teacher's pet. I'm sure that thing's totally not gonna turn on me, right? She's really laying it on thick here. Did I just see... Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, what's that? Lurcher. Oh, yeah, that's the thing I got. Alright. Need to heal. What else do I have? Small healing shard and Nephaling's respite. Can I level up at all? Doesn't seem like it. Don't have any attribute points. The Barbs of Scorn. Scorn, the help that Fury carries with her at all times. Forged long ago by the Madsmith, Scorn adapts to Fury's will in each of her forms. Okay, she prefers the Blade Whip, which, yeah, it is pretty cool. We got a combo list. Look at that. It's like a fighting game. A lot of X, 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 which makes it easy, you know, separated by delays and stuff. I am not going to memorize a majority of those. I've just kind of figure it out. You know, like, I'm not really a guy that spends too much time reading combo lists, especially in fighting games. Whenever I play a fighting game for the first time, I kind of like to just get in there and feel characters out and figure out attacks of my own before I dive into a move list, just because, one, it's more fun. Like, when I first get a game, I just want to rip into it and just start playing it. I don't want to stare and read it, a bunch of menus. But also, like, a lot of fighting games, like, combo inputs are pretty universal. Like, there's always going to be a character that has a Hadouken, or, like, the Hadouken motion will always trigger some kind of attack for most characters. So that's honestly the first thing I do with a fighter that I'm not familiar with is like, do Hadouken, see if that does anything. And usually it does, so.
That even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding Envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else?
You know, jealousy is a weak emotion. Not very fun, not healthy to be jealous.
The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos.
How much time has passed for nature to kind of begin reclaiming Earth or society the way that it has here?
Across this shattered world, they strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Also, I can only walk, if you're wondering. I can't run.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
Alright. Thank you. Let's go. It kind of reminds me of Nier Automata's world a little bit. You know, a little bit nicer looking. But just looking at it, that's the first game that came to my mind. Which is on Xbox Game Pass, by the way. And it's definitely worth playing. That game is really something else. Let's see. Save point? Wait. Did that thing fall? Oh, okay. I was like, I hear crashing sounds. How do I use you? Can I use you yet? Nothing's really prompting me here to, you know. Okay. Maybe I can't use that yet.
I knew that war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it...
Oh, hello.
May I remind you, mistress, that you have no peer among your horsemen.
More brown nosing. No, mistress, you're the best. You're awesome. You're just, my God. Can I brush your hair? Can I brush? You know what she kind of looks like, actually? When I'm looking at her, she kind of looks like Starfire from DC, like Teen Titans Starfire. She orange skin, long, kind of magenta pink hair. Like like demonic starfire, and I can't be the only one that's made that comparison, right? Like, look at her. If you're a DC fan, how does that not? Huh. Hey. Wrath attack. Okay, so let's see. Looking around here, we got. Oh, look at this bridge is all crystallized. How does that happen? Let's see. All right, so I'm a sucker for hack and slash games. Like I love like hack and slash, like stylish action stuff. Which is one reason why I love these games. Like I love God of War, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta. I guess they kind of count even though they're harder, like the Ninja Gaiden games, the 3D Ninja Gaiden games, like all those kind of games. I'm a huge, like if you put those one of those in front of me, I will absolutely play it. And so far, this plays fine. Like totally feels nice. Not the best, not far from the worst though. I want to see what other forms of the whip or other weapons that you get. I don't know if I'll get any in the time of like this kind of playthrough, but we'll see. But yeah, that's those are like my comfort food, or one of my like comfort food genres, or like just third person action, stylish hack and slash, whatever you want to call it. Those kind of games, like that is my Ben and Jerry's. So I'm a big ice cream guy. Love me some Ben and Jerry's. I love ice cream in general, but Ben and Jerry's is like my vice. In lieu of like drugs and alcohol, I guess. Like, yeah, just give me a pint of ice cream and I'll be good. And this is like the game version of that. Like, just makes you feel good. I'm trying to see how to get over there, by the way. If I can get over there with my available skill set. Probably not. Let me take a demonic starfire up here. On the list of starfires, where does Fury rank? You know, we've got classic comic books Starfire. We've got original Teen Titans animated show Starfire. We've got Teen Titans Go Starfire, and now we've got live action Titans TV show Starfire. If you could rank, if you want to make a BuzzFeed listicle, like a top 5 Starfires, number 3 you won't believe. Where do you put your Starfires? I haven't seen the live-action Titans show, by the way, so I've only seen pictures of that Starfire. Initially, like, just first reaction, I was like, I don't know if I am a fan of how she looks, and it's not just her, just like most of the Titans that aren't Robin. Robin pretty much looks like Robin. Is that show good, by the way? No one really talks about that show that I've encountered. I only have one friend that I know has the DC app, and she's a big DC Teen Titans fan, and she was not a fan of the Titans show. So I haven't heard any other opinions other than hers. Like, it's weird with all the TV shows out there. I feel like one based on like a really popular property, especially superhero stuff, would kind of have some. I feel like I would see more feedback on it. Where am I supposed to go here? Do I have a map? No, I don't. So, like, if you have seen the Titan show, if you have the DC app, what do you think of it? Is it any good? That Harley Quinn cartoon's apparently pretty awesome. But I don't know if I'd want to, I guess I could do, like, I was like, I don't know if I would want to tack on another monthly subscription, more or less just for that. Like, I mean, it'd be cool to watch all those the old DC shows that I love back in, like, Batman the Animated Series, or Batman Beyond, or Justice League, and what have you. Is Static Shock on there? It would have to be, right? That's DC, right? So I would like to watch that again, but I don't know if I want to pay another $9.99 just for that. I guess they have a free week 1 trial, so if nothing else, I could use a trial and just watch Harley Quinn and Titans. Because those are the 2 things that I'm most curious about. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm getting low. I keep trying to lock on, and that is just not happening. Okay. Oh, what's that? Hello. Oh, barnacles. Oh man, it looks like the things from Soma. which I played earlier in 30 Days of Backlog, so check that out if you're a Soma fan. Forgot what day that was. I think it was like day 8 or 7 or something. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's gonna break, but it feels like it. Like, it kind of gives off the sound like it's breaking through, like it is gonna shatter, but it's not. It doesn't really give off the kind of feedback that's like, no, you can't break this. It like makes enough of a crumble sound to make it suggest that it's fragile and will break at any moment. And that's kind of when you think about it, that's kind of a like a low key, like important trait about like sound cue, about like, you know, how do you use sound to convey stuff like, hey, you can't break this barrier. So what's a good sound for that? Like, do we use like the kind of like deflection sound? It's like, oh yeah, I can't, my weapon is shit against this wall. But if we make it sound like it's falling apart, that to me would be like, oh, okay, like I'm getting through to this. You know, I don't know. It's one of those like really nerdy little details that you'll never really think about till it's brought up. But that wall there had like a combination of both, where it had the kind of like ching ching that would make me think like, oh, you can't break this, but it also had the crumble sound. So I was getting mixed signals about that there.
Not my concern.
And I don't know, it's just interesting to me. I'm a stupid nerd, so excuse my rambling about the subject, but also it makes you think, right? It makes you think. All right, what's up here? Before I go further in here, is there anything else out here? There's another pathway. Oh, that looks. Oh! I was gonna say like, it's like I hear breathing, but oh! Wow, you're okay. Again, I'm trying to. Oh, geez. See, that's why I would like a lock on, so I can just, so the camera can just swing. There we go. Nope. Okay. Got like mutant, like demonic, Machamp. Oh, I should heal. Let me get behind this car. I'm sure this car will protect me from that thing. Oh shit! I forgot to dodge. All right, there we go. Not today, buddy. But yeah, a lockdown would be a lock-on would make a huge difference. I know we keep harping on it, but okay, I kind of thought killing that thing would make that barrier go away, but I guess we need something else. Enchantments can be socketed. Okay, so we got like a, it's like Diablo 3. How do I do that? Do I do it here? Equip enchantment. Good? I guess? Are we good? Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. That wasn't totally clear, but okay. We're good. Cool. I wonder if other weapons, like, I wonder if I can equip multiple sockets and other weapons like a Diablo. Or I guess right now, if you want to use the materia comparison, now that Final Fantasy VII is out, which I'm still loving, by the way. And I also have a video on my channel of me playing a very spoiler-free look at Final Fantasy VII, kind of the early goings of it. Just past the demo, like the first time you get to the slums, so if you want to see kind of my early reactions to Final Fantasy VII, you can check that out on my channel.
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
The maker. Oh! You? What are you doing here? Yeah. Okay. I guess that's all there is into this building, was that little shard that I found. No problem. So we got the maker tree, which I guess is this huge ass thing. Do I just go down, I guess? Probably. Or no, maybe I can go up here. Or what's up there? Can I? Yeah, okay. I was like, can I get up there? Oh, what the? That was kind of unfair. I was supposed to know they were going to drop down like that. Alright, everyone dead. Let's see. Secret. Large lurker clump. Okay. I wonder if I fell from here, would it kill me? Or would I just go down to the ground level? Like, is this all one explorable area that's just interconnected, like a Dark Souls. Or I keep trying to pull up a map, and there isn't. Like, I was trying to see like just like different available paths. All right. Just trying to mess around with different combos there. Like I was trying to attack and then pause and attack again to see what that would do. It's a little harder to do in a group. Maybe we could test them on this guy. Okay. So that's like attack, pause, attack, attack. It does kind of like a stabby, front stabby thing. Again, just kind of, you know, feeling it out for myself. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm getting low on health. See, it's like, because then, I hate keep going back to this, but not having a lock-on makes it kind of harder, because when you dodge, it takes you out of the camera frame, or it takes the enemy out of the frame, so it makes it harder to counter-attack and hit it, because you've lost sight of the enemy. Whereas if you had a lock-on and dodge, you would still, you know, you would be positioned in front of the enemy, or the enemy would be positioned in front of you, just in a way where you could hit it again. Hey, I remember him.
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my...
His name's Olgrim.
Very well.
Is that his name? Something like that? Fulgrim? I don't...
For myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim.
Yeah, that was basically right.
A trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
That's true. That's pretty much what's going on right now in real life. You know,
demon,
gotta go to work even though we're facing an apocalypse.
All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Really can't unsee that Starfire now. I don't think that ruins Fury, but that's all I can see now.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable.
I got some souls. Let's see, attribute points. Access to serpent holes. Oh, fast travel. Okay, cool. So that's what these are. Okay. I like that he still kind of does the same thing, the way he kind of sums up. Feed souls. Do I need the feed souls to...
Will be fun for both of us.
But I pay for new stuff with souls, right? Okay. So I gotta balance. What do I want here? Convert strength into offensive might. Feels the inner flame havoc form. I definitely want that. That sounds good.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Specials? Oh, those are way too expensive right now. What do I have to sell you? Not much.
As you wish. This will be fun for both of us.
Feed. Here, you can just have them all.
As you wish.
And then serpent holes, of course.
Take as you wish.
So what did the... Oh, let me heal, first of all. So it's a consumable, so if I use that, I guess I transform into something. Oh, yep, there's this little wind chime thing. I remember that was how you know he's nearby. Okay, that's kind of cool. You know, they kept that. Kept it familiar for
Fulgrim and his
fans.
tongue. They live to confound and feed of the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Fulgrim may be a useful tool on this journey.
What if Fulgrim was behind everything? What if he was the true mastermind? 'Cause he's like the one. He's like the one true connecting thread with all the other horsemen. You know, he's profiting off of it. What if, you know, we get to Darksiders 5, basically? Like, maybe the game that everyone kind of has wanted is, like, the cooperative, like, all the horsemen in the game, and you're teaming up to fight the final enemy. Okay. Like, what if we get the reveal, like, he pulls his mask off and is like, "It was me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin." Like, Volgrim has been the higher power all this time. You know, we thought it was, you know, some people thought it was Jake the Snake. Some people even considered, is it The Rock? Maybe, like, you know, is it Paul Bearer, even though he's right there? Who could it be? It was Volgrim all along. Because his hatred of Steve Austin was that severe that he would trigger the apocalypse. The apocalypse. He would pretty much doom humanity just to get back at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, that was nice. Kind of like did a yank and uppercut. Do I want to go that way? Let's go over here to that other tree trunk. I don't remember if this tree was in Darksiders 1 or not, or 2. Okay, I wonder what you need to break these barriers, because that one's like a spidery looking barrier. I wonder if that's tied to like a boss? That, and then beating them drops their barriers, or if it's an ability or an item that you get.
The length these roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Everything.
Indeed, mistress.
Honey, like this, I forget her name already, your little buddy, who is just, basically like your little underling, like your hype man, your manager almost, if we're going back to wrestling logic, just agreeing with everything you say no matter what. Like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah, those roots, they're really big. Nothing gets past to use it, mistress. Okay. So far, nothing, you know, obviously it's still very early in this game, but, you know, nothing too mind-blowing. You know, pretty standard third-person action game, which is, again, for me, that's enough. Like, it's like, if nothing else, like, it doesn't necessarily have to innovate and blow me away like, say, like a 2018 God of War. But if it could just be a fun, kind of just video game-ass video game, so yeah, that's just good, you know, just nice, comforting kind of junk food. And, you know, Lord knows these days, anything that can act as comforting junk food is a very much welcomed. Something you just chill back with and be like, you know what, I know what this is. This is comfort food. What are you all about? Oh, okay. I was like, that hit you? Okay. Okay. Just beat up a ghost. Let's see, I can swing over there. Or I could jump. Can I reach that? Can I reach that? Alright, let's see. Get like a good running jump. This is probably a side path. Oh boy, yeah, that's not, yeah. I was gonna say please die, because I don't have to climb all the way back up. Alright, so you probably need like some sort of air dash, triple jump, floaty thing. I thought the swing was a little delayed. I thought it was gonna fall again. So yeah, we'll come back to that. Yeah, let's climb the tree. Let's climb on the wishing tree.
I'm curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
This is my wishing tree. Oh wait, why did I talk to you again? Do I have more souls to feed you? I do, wow. Okay.
As you wish.
And I got an attribute point. So I can mess with that. So let's see, more health, more strength, more arcane. He will do strength. I kind of always geared towards strength or anything that boosts attack in these kind of games. Like any game that has like that attribute, I kind of go like, well, I want my attacks to do more damage, more so than most other perks. And oh, a person. These are just people.
Behind me, wee ones. Let me tend to our uninvited guests. Horseman.
Fury, currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised. and more than a little relieved. Call me Ulthane Blackhammer.
I remember in Darksiders 2, wasn't there like a race of kind of like these guys? I don't think they're dwarves or whatever they were, but weren't they?
When there's something to me.
Weren't they a big part of Darksiders 2?
My skills are only aimed
I haven't played Darksiders 2 since it came out, so 8 years ago. Which, saying that out loud sounds insane that that game was 8 years old.
Not theirs neither. Like your
got an assassin
counsel, I
over
care
there.
for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part.
See, that guy on the left is what? Because everyone wants a modern-day Assassin's Creed. The guy on the left. There you go. That's the
Wrong question.
that's the prototype for the modern assassin.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another.
I mean, she's not
They
wrong.
could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
And what is your business here?
Ooh, assassin stepping up to a horseman.
What do they call you?
Jones.
Oh, Jones the assassin.
Question me again with your last breath.
Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Jones.
Easy, lad. This one's none for trifles.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Angel, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me.
Jones. Kinda looks like Kimbo Slice in a hood a little bit. Uh-oh.
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horsemen, please.
Damn.
Have you what
Alright, Jones. Standing up for yourself. I hope Jones is a big character in this game. I hope this isn't just a one-off thing for him. I like Jones.
It does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council. No less, no more.
They usually say that the other way around.
That bit of chain you carry could use some work.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In
Horsemanship.
exchange for...
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
direct them. How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them? I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes. I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see. And remember, Fury. The doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
Okay. Is Fury... This doesn't seem like this would fit the character, but just because they're going really hard on how much of a, how much she does not really give a fuck about anything, are we gonna get a redemption arc with her? Is she gonna, like, is her heart gonna grow 3 sizes bigger by the end of this? Oh, let's talk to Jones.
Hey, horseman. You my horseman or horse lady? Or horse person? Without Ulthane,
Answer!
I don't know if any of them would have made it out. Hey, horseman.
Alright, we're done, horse. We're done, Jones. But you're still really cool.
Horse person.
Welcome, horseman. I say welcome, horseman.
Like, you related to Bridget from Overwatch? Okay, and...
Greetings, horseman.
Alright, so you can't make me anything right now until I bring you a person, I guess? Doesn't seem like it? Or let's see.
Well met, Fury.
Okay, can upgrade my.
Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we?
What do I need? Silver, Adam. Okay.
All right. Let's
Can you upgrade anything? Let's see. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm missing ingredients. Okay.
Ashes and blessings to you, Fury.
No prob. Alright, so that's where I came in. What's up there? Let's see what's up there. Maybe they don't have an ingredient laying around to give me a chance to make something. Okay. Oh. A lot of pathways. Oh, more people. Oh, what do you... Oh, you're the guy I saw.
Finally sleep safe. This place is beautiful.
I guess safe is a relative term, but sure. I was like, can I attack? Yeah, it's not beautiful anymore, is it? Okay, doesn't really get anything from that other than base level enjoyment. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Glad I'm not out there anymore.
Oh, walk off. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so there's another far gap that I can't reach yet, so keep that in mind, at least for when I eventually come back to this game and play play it in full. Because I doubt I will get whatever I need to get over there in this video.
He is certainly committed to his cause.
Ulthane, he is blind to what truly matters.
Perhaps, yes.
Just another pawn who will never understand the game into which he's been played. And he does love the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Not like anyone I know.
Did you say something?
Oh, was my suck-up artist, was she actually taking a little jab at me there? Hey, Volgrim. Bye, Volgrim. Alright. I would imagine this game goes different locations. You're not just in destroyed Earth. Because that's one thing I loved about the second game was just the different realms or wherever you went to. Like, so I hope this game does a similar thing. Like, I would like to see. I hope it doesn't just go to the same realms that you've gone to in the previous games. I hope we go to some pretty cool new places. So I could see them. I could see them wanting to retread older places. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's got like a transformation. Well, I'm not gonna use it on you, but the next batch of enemies, they're gonna get it. Oh, there we go. That's what I need to upgrade stuff. I think I need one more of those to upgrade my whip. The Barbs of Scorn, or whatever it's called. I need like I bet I need like a wall bounce of some sort, probably. Look at the way the walls are colored. Alright, so kind of take an inventory of like where I can and can't go at the moment. Do I need like wings or something to float up there? Because look at that kind of wind tunnel that goes up. So I can't do that yet either. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, now we can do it. Alright. Transform! Oh, wow. Okay, I'm bigger, and yeah, I'm just full God of War now. Oh wow, yeah. I don't have anything to kill with this. How long does this last? I need to mess some people up. Somebody show up. Oh man. Oh, come on. How long? Like, what's my meter that dictates that? Like, when can I use this again? Actually, I have that Fury shard. Let's use that real quick. Let's see what that does. Okay, okay, it fills this up. Nice. Nice. Okay, now I can use it for reals. Yeah. Oh man, that is such a classic Kratos attack. The kind of like. Okay, that's cool and satisfying. Anyone else? Okay, there we go. It's like I'm just waiting for that to expire so I can take that. Also want that one down near before I forget it. Different shards, fortification, healing. So I got a lot of shards right now, it looks like. I bet fortification, I imagine, is strengthens defense. Another barnacle wall, sliver of adamantine, so a full one. And yeah. Cool beans so far. Oh, son of a bitch. Can I destroy this? I was like, can it be like a Street Fighter 2? Like, wreck the car thing? Okay. I hear something. Hello. Oh! Oh, you're still alive. Aha! See that dodge? And you look like an enemy too. Oh, you're all enemies. Let's see, I hit that guy with like the kind of like the rebound of my whip, like as I was swinging it backwards. Oh. Ooh. That dodge, especially the backflip, kind of has like some Bayonetta Witch Time vibes to it. The kind of like brief slowdown and even just the backflip, and it feels nice. Like, you know, that like feedback of like, oh, you just died. Oh shit. Okay. Can't see. Again, can't see after a dodge. Ooh, see that? You see that combo? It's nice. Alrighty, I think this is probably as far as I'm gonna get in terms of like big milestones. I'm coming up on time, so we can start wrapping this up. But yeah, this was I fell into a sewer. Didn't mean to do that.
Just kill me. Don't stop your blubbering.
Just kill me.
Come to me. Now.
Ooh, that's not gonna help.
Do you want to live?
What?
If you want to live, I can send you to a safe place. Safe as any, I suppose. Touch it. Idiots. It's a miracle they ruled the Earth for as long as they did.
Nothing else. This game is a good excuse to provide commentary on the human race and our many faults. But yeah, like I said, this is Darksiders 3. It seems pretty cool so far. I do want to go back to finish this, which is you know what? So far, 11 days into this thing, I don't think I've played a game that I've disliked yet. Even games that I expected to, like Anthem and Fallout 76. At least in those first hours, I was like, oh, I think I'd play a little bit more of this. You know, this is all right. So yeah, I mean, I definitely want to play more of this, just because again, I'm a huge Darksiders fan and I want to continue the series.
It smells like death in here. Trust me. We shared a room 1,000 years ago.
Okay, I would like to know more about that. That's an interesting little backstory nugget. But yeah, if you want to play this, honestly, like, you know, it's on everything: PS4, Xbox, PC. Don't think it's on Switch. I'm not sure if it's on Switch. I know 1 and 2, like the remasters, are on Switch. I don't know if 3 is. This is also on Xbox Game Pass, so if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you can just download it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. I very much appreciate it if you do. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can follow me at MarcusStewart7. That's the number 7. You can also follow me on Twitch at Marcus Streams Games. I usually stream Tuesday and Thursday nights. And you can also find me on my personal website, marcuswritesAboutGames.wordpress.com. So until tomorrow, guys, I will be back with day 12 of 30 Days of Backlog. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, if you're a Sailor Moon fan or love anime in general, be sure to check out a podcast by Moonlight. It's the podcast where I and co-host Jack Gardner watch every episode of Sailor Moon for the first time ever. We give a play-by-play breakdown of each episode, discuss and debate theories for where the show is headed, and, most importantly, make a bunch of stupid jokes and idiotic observations for your listening pleasure. Every Wednesday, you can listen to a podcast by Moonlight on Spotify and Libsyn, as well as follow the official Twitter account at APB Moonlight to keep up with new content. Moon, Prism, Power, Makeup, and subscribe.